Greetings and welcome back to more Wizard in the Woods. I, of course, am the wizard, and I'm still in the woods, but at least my camp is getting better. We did have a tragedy last time around, and that, of course, is the fact that, yes, it's true, I died. Well, I mean, my physical form was destroyed, and I had to return to the bed. Oh yes, and of course, also, Derek. Poor Derek. Alas, poor Derek. I knew him well, Horatio? Yes, exactly that. Derek died. It was very sad. Borris pretty much was to blame. As penance, he's off chopping some stones or digging up some stones or something from the little stony outcrop that we found over there somewhere. We'll probably check on him today. We're going to need to cut down some more trees. I did cut down a few trees like this overnight. Hold on. Does the legs thing still work? It does not work when using the axe. Does it work? Oh yes, it still does. It still works. Look, the leg still goes up, and of course like this. Yeah, and like this. Oh my God, we found some new power. I'm close to getting my wizarding powers back. Clearly, I'm kind of floating. Look, I've lost it. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. I am floating. I am the wizard. I can fly, albeit only a couple of centimeters off the ground, facing in a particular direction. That is the only time I can fly. But nonetheless, we can go like that, and we I hit my base again. I'm in my camp, of course, but it's worth it for temporary flight capability. Look, if I just very, very slowly, look, my legs are going up some more, very slowly. Borris, quick, come back. Look, I've got my wizarding powers back. Look, I can slowly orbit on the spot without touching the ground. Look, we're going to be out of here in no time at this rate. Look, I'm actually picking up speed. Faster and faster I go. How fast can I go? My mouse is going to run off the edge of the mouse pad soon. My mouse is now officially off the mouse pad and is pushing things along. Oh, now I'm crouching over. I'm crouching over. I'm down like... Oh dear. That's it. Wow. Once again, I mean, the fun you can have while standing on the spot holding a pick is just astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. Anyway, look, none of that matters right now. We need to crack on. We need to get the day started. And I think today we might even be ready to start building our bridge. I think that's something that we can totally start doing today. I've had to think about it, and I reckon it's going to be easy. I reckon we just grab all of that stone that Borris has no doubt dug up, ship it up to the edge of the precipice over there, and then just start building like a stone bridge straight across. I mean, stone's pretty strong, right? Have you seen the Impossible Tower? That's like huge. And that doesn't fall down. Admittedly, I did use some kind of wizardry when I was making it, but you know, I'm sure stone is strong even without the wizardry. So let's go do that. Now, Borris, I can hear you swinging away down there. I hope that you've made a substantial amount of progress. I mean, you're definitely... Oh, you know what? This isn't too bad. This doesn't look too bad. I mean, right now you seem to be attacking the flag in a desperate attempt to destroy it and thus alleviate yourself from the binding spell that forces you to dig incessantly when it's in place. Of course, you don't appear to actually be able to hit it, so that's just fine. But look, you've actually dug up quite a lot of stone here. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of this was stone at one point. Look, there's loads. It's gone down here. Borris, I am thoroughly impressed. We're going to have to sort you out because clearly... Okay. okay. Because clearly, you know, you're a little bit stuck right now. You're not going to be able to destroy the flag, I'm afraid. It is protected from your sort. But there is more stone for you to dig. Look, just a little bit further down. So let's move the flag. So we just put this, like, here. Oh. Look, as soon as the flag was gone, suddenly the protection of that region was alleviated, and he was able to start digging again. This is some pretty good work, I have to say, actually, Borris. This is some pretty good work. You're not stuck in a hole. I mean, you obviously were stuck swinging at the flag for quite a long time. But nonetheless, you've gotten a lot done. This is way more stone than I'm going to be able to shift up on my own, you know. Shall I get you to do it in porter mode? Or shall I try and bring the wagon down and fill the wagon up? Let's do it. Let's go and get the wagon and we'll bring it round here. I think this is going to work. So, my beautiful wagon, we need to be careful, obviously, that it doesn't drop off. It should have quite a lot of space. I don't know how much these small chests will hold, but that large chest ought to hold quite a lot of stones, I would have thought. We've still got the back wheel brake on, I think. Undo that. There we go. Let's actually nudge it out here first. There we go. That's more like it. And now, get in and back it up. Back her up. Boop, boop. Boop. I don't know why I'm beeping. I mean, vehicles don't actually beep. When they reverse in the world of medieval engineers, the world in which I inhabit, I'm now pulling it with my face. That's what happens, unfortunately, when you're on rough terrain. There we go. Around. Easy now. Oh, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Quick! We've lost it! I walked out from inside it. It's alright, look, we're fine. We're all good. Quick! Run! Run, man, run! There. That'll do! Perfectly and elegantly brought down, I think you'll agree. Good! Now, of course, using the magic of wizarding magic, I don't actually have to go all the way over to the stockpile. I can literally just grab stuff from the ground. Oh, suddenly I'm very hungry. Fortunately, I brought my food barrel with me, look. Starvation. We'll just eat some berries. There we go. And a couple of these mushrooms. I might have to go foraging again sometime soon. I've only got 23 mushrooms, 18 roots, and 16 berries left. There definitely will be some required at some point. Oh, here we go. Look, we can go ground here, and we can go wooden chest here. There we go. Full, and the wooden barrel. We'll put, might as well, other wooden chest, large stones if you please. I think whilst we tow this back, okay, Borris, now I want you to be very careful, but you're going to start shipping these up to the stockpile, alright? One by one, take it easy, no funny business, and remember safety first. Remember what happened to Derek, alright? Just don't let it paralyze you with fear. But remember it. Yeah? Okay, are we good? And up we go. Oh, this is a heavy load. I can't quite get it up. Come on, wagon. Full power. Okay, let's try it going this way. This is a slightly gentler slope. Maybe this will be able to haul it up. I mean, this is what happens when you just load vast numbers of stones into a wagon and then expect yourself to be able to haul it without magic. Yeah, let's just go around here. Come on. We're making progress. I'm actually wondering whether this is like going to be much faster than just hauling the stones up by hand. Maybe I could create some kind of automated system. Whoa. But we're stuck on this tree, aren't we? Can we chop the tree down? There we go. That solved the problem. I really need some kind of horse or animal. Okay. All impediments have been removed. Come, wagon, let us go. He-Man! He-Man! Man, who is a he? Come on. This really doesn't look like that uneven a terrain. We are away. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, we're moving now. I don't know what was causing problems before. But whatever they were, we are now. Wow. I mean, I knew I was pretty hardcore for a wizard, but that's definitely quite extreme. Look, there's even a little bit just kind of like floating in midair. That's how like awesomely powerful it was. Okay, so the idea of using the wagon to haul the goods, I think, is potentially flawed. Although, weirdly, I seem to be able to do it quite easily now that bit has broken off. We're going to have to repair this, obviously, at some point in the future. But let's just unload it right now. Small stones. let's just push the old wagon. We're going to retire it back into its little spot. We're going to have to do it pushing it from behind. We're obviously going to need some kind of specialist transportation system to bring those stones up from over there. Maybe we could create some kind of light rail or some kind of swinging arm contraption. Who knows? Anyway, we've brought up a fair amount of stone, so maybe we can start using the stone that we've got. Of course, if we could convince Borris to just haul the stuff up by hand, then, you know, we could leave him doing that whilst we went off and did something else, and maybe it would all end up here. And that would be fine, but sadly, I think he's probably in a bit of a strop because he got put on that duty in the first place anyway. Let's go down and check on him, see if we can encourage him into action, though. Borris! I'm coming. If you haven't moved at least one stone, I'm not going to be a happy wizard. Borris, you're back to your old trick of looking up in the sky again, aren't you? What even is so fascinating up there? Look, I can't even look up like that. I just kind of like lean backwards when I do it. You're probably intrigued about something that's in the sky, aren't you? Now look here. Come on. Come on. Just give you a bit of a nudge. That's right. And action. Borris, you be careful with that bit of wood. We don't want any more accidents now, do we? In fact, why don't I take that bit of wood? Let me just get that for you. There we go. I'll take this away. You grab some of those stones and start bringing them up, yeah? Good. No, you haven't actually picked up a stone, have you? You're just following me. You're just following me. Stop that, Borris. Stop that. Stop following me. Do you want this stick? Do you want the stick? Do you want the stick, boy? Do you want the stick? Grab the stick. He did. Oh, Borris, clearly he had decided that was the item that he wanted to port, and he wasn't going to take no for an answer. You started maypoling. Mm. Oh, he's got something. He's got another log. All right, fine. Look, let me take that. I've got the log. I've got the log, Borris. You can't have the log. I've got it. Look, it's already in the stockpile. It's already here. Borris, you're maypoling. I'm getting rid of this tree. Oh, Borris! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you in the face. Borris, don't walk away. Honestly, it was an accident. I was trying to get the tree. You were stuck on the tree. I am never going to hear the end of that one. Seriously. I mean, honestly, when you guys are not around, Borris, you just can't shut him up. Honestly, he just yap. It's incredible. All right, Borris. Come on then. Come on then. Begin. Begin. Maybe if I dig this a little bit. Is this too steep for you? I mean, it's too steep for me, to be fair. Is that better? Can you get up now? That's looking a bit better, isn't it? That should be nice and easy to get up and down from now. Borris, yeah, you good? I can just leave you collecting stones whilst I head back over to the stockpile and begin the epic construction of our new bridge. This is a brave new day. We may not even need to summon Derek back. If we can just start building the bridge. You've dug a lot of stones there. Yeah, it'll take a little while for us to dig them up and bring them over here. But I'm pretty sure we can do it. And then, wow. Just imagine what we will have created. A bridge to stand the test of time. Alright, here we go then. What do I need to build this? Large stone, 20 large stone, and 10 scrap wood. 3, 6, 9. I don't even have enough for the first stone block. How many of these do you think we're going to have to build? It's massive. It's who's 20 large stone. Alright, I mean, I do actually have quite a bit of large stone here, I think. But even still, wow. I mean, just wow. We can grab some more scrap wood from my little scrap wood store here. Look, ready? Here we go. I'm starving again. I am starving again. Quick, I need to eat. Quick, berries. Eat many berries and a couple of mushrooms. That is 2 scrap wood, so that should be enough. This should be enough. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this? The first bit of wood, first bit of stone, the first brick in our bridge. It's done. It's built. I mean, when I say built, of course, I mean it's not actually built. It's just placed. We just used a bit of scrap wood. 10 bits of scrap wood to block out kind of where we're going to build it. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, we're going to need a lot of scrap wood. We're going to need a lot more stores. All right, you know what? We'll have to hold off on this for now, and we're going to have to return to chopping wood, because we're going to need tons and tons and tons of scrap wood. Tons and tons and tons of it. And it would be nice if we could convince Borris to actually, you know, do his job and port some of these stones up, please. Just some of them. Any of them will do. Any one. That one. Exactly. Perfect. Bring that one up. Good man. Let's chop down trees. Timber! Watch out, Borris. Tree coming down. Ooh, yeah. Okay. This is actually my fault, Borris. I confess. I chopped a tree down right in your path. We want all this scrap wood as well, because all of these scrap wood branches can be used for building, so we'll take all those back. Stuck again, Borris! Don't worry, I'm coming! I'll get you moving again! Just a little nudge! There you go! Come on! Yes! Excellent! Disaster has struck! Disaster! Not only was my physical form destroyed once again, but Borris, my last minion, was also destroyed in some kind of catastrophic incident whilst putting something down. I'm not entirely certain if it was me putting it down or Borris putting it down, but it catapulted him a long way. I mean, a long, long way. Let's see if we can go and find my bag and possibly Borris's bag and salvage some goods, and then we're gonna have to sit down and have a think about how we progress, because this is gonna take forever. We've got so many resources to carry back and forth. All right, here is my bag. Borris died hereabouts. I think he was flung. I think this might be his bag here. Look. Yeah. I mean, he also has some spare tools. We'll take them. We don't really need them, to be fair, because we get new ones every time we die anyway. But let's take them. We'll put them in the tools chest. Where his body is, I don't know. I mean, I think it kind of shot off in that direction. I'm not going to go searching for him just now. But I may have to abandon the bridge building and do some exploring in order to try and find a power nexus or something in order to resummon my minions, because making do without them could be quite a pain. Also, you never know, there might be other useful materials and things around. But we're not going to do that today. Maybe we'll make that a job for tomorrow. Right now, I think I'll just spend the rest of the day moving as many of the resources as I can up to the bridge point, and then we will have a nice, quiet evening and count our losses and remember our lost minions and their strange ways. I think it may be more efficient to shape it and then smash it. I think that might make like a bigger amount of scrap wood that way. I'm not sure it's actually, it doesn't have, we've used all the stone, but you know what? It's kind of more or less complete, right? I mean, looks like it's complete. Certainly quite stony. Down. Oh, this is going to be tricky, isn't it? Let's just balance out on this ledge. Oh, like there. There! We've done it! We've done it! We're definitely going to need some kind of scaffolding, obviously, so that we can get out ahead of it for placing these blocks. that's something we're going to have to bear in mind and engineer a solution for. Oh yeah, I used up all the stones, didn't I? That means I need more stones. And some way of transporting the stones up here. I can get a few more stones before we lose the last of the light. Oh, this is really hungry work. Look, compared to the previous days, how quickly we've chewed through our food reserves each day. Well, hopefully there's time left to build this last bit, maybe even push it out one more block further on. It would be nice to feel like we've actually made a bit of progress today, after all. Have I used up all the stone? I've used up all the stone. Okay. It's alright, look, we can get some more, it's fine. Excellent. There we go. Look, we've got the first steps of our bridge. And there's still light. Look, let's go for another one. We can totally go for another step forward. Yes, it's actually slightly complicated. We're going to have to build something along the side here, which I think is probably going to have to be made of wood for resource purposes, if nothing else. I'd actually quite like this carriageway to be too wide. But let's see if we can build it one wide for now, at least some sort of distance, and then because I don't think we'll get the wagon across with it one wide like this. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, though. I mean, literally, as the case may be. Well, there we go. What a day has been. Day 3 at the chasm, and frankly, things are not going as I would have liked. The camp is great. The camp is very comfy. If I ever were to feel the need to lay my head, then I would certainly do so here. As it is, I pretty much just pass the nights chopping trees and doing the sorts of things that I do during the day, only in a darker environment. And yeah, Borris and Derek, both of my minions, lost to me. I am very sad about this. I'm going to have to make some kind of monument to them. And I think possibly tomorrow, maybe I will suspend work on the bridge whilst I go looking for some kind of power nexus or something to see if I can't resummon them, because it would be very handy to have them back, even if not for very long. You never know, there may be other things of use out there in the woods as well. There could be, I don't know, more stony outcrops that we could find. Or something useful. Who knows? But I think that's all going to have to wait until next time. Until then, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later. Frostfound. Towers and ramps and galleries and stairs of ice, raised and spun like an architect's honey dream. No spider ever wove so complex a web. The towers are utterly pristine, untouched by human life, but a pitiable encampment squats by the dock. Engage an officer, the tireless mechanic. The tireless mechanic has had enough of Frostfound. He smiles at you over his spectacles,